Hi everyone, my name's Henry. I'm a research engineer here at Infegy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can use YouTube's search API to collect just the specific comments you want in order to analyze them, and the advantages and disadvantages of this approach. So let's first explain what we're doing here. On the left-hand side is how a general social listing query works at Infegy. You build your query, you send it to Infegy Starscape, and we give you analytical results based on what you searched for. On the right-hand side is what we're going to talk about today. So instead of building a query using our social listing dataset, you're going to be using YouTube's built-in search API. We then collect the underlying videos and all the underlying comments. We send them to our servers via a custom dataset, and then we analyze those insights using Infegy Starscape, just like what we did before. We'll define our search query. So we're using the words Kivik and then IKEA, and we're going to specify a search limit. Currently, we'll just look for the top 15 videos returned. We could increase that if we wanted to, but we'd have to wait longer to collect the data. Here's just an example of how that process works. So you can see our search term for Kivik and IKEA, and we're going to be collecting the top 15 videos and all of the underlying comments associated with those videos with our script. You'll see that once we populate the dataset into Infegy's servers, it pops up automatically as a custom dataset. What's really cool about this approach is we get really hyper-targeted specific results to those Kivik couches. We get both the positive, like on sofa, price, review, and on the negative, like uncomfortable, cheap, or screw. What's also really cool about these custom datasets is all of our built-in AI tools integrate really well with them. So we can pick out really specific narratives around each of these targeted collection metrics, like how people felt about the assembly instructions, or how people felt about how comfortable or uncomfortable the couch was. You could do work like this using a general social listing dataset, but because we collect at the breadth we do, we might not get the really specific granularity that you or your client is looking for. So we recommend this approach if you want to get really targeted, tailored insights. But this approach isn't a one-size-fits-all. There are a bunch of advantages and trade-offs. So on the positive side, you get really highly targeted collection. And also something we didn't really talk about was really simple query construction. So these search APIs are built to give you relevant results quickly. And so as a result, you don't need to build out hyper-targeted complex social listening queries like you would with other social listening platforms. However, this isn't perfect. So first is these are reliant on platform search algorithms. These can be biased, and often platforms have been accused of minimizing or diminishing results. So if you're using a broader collection data set, you'll probably get less biased results than you would get if you're using what the platforms are giving you themselves. And then the second aspect of this, which is a trade-off, is it can take longer. Just because you have to go out and collect the data instead of relying on pre-populated data sets that you would get from an out-of-the-box social listing platform. All right, everyone, I hope that was interesting. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll help you out.